guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather and I'm the owner, creator, and coach for Believe in Better Finances. So if you've been following along, you'll have noticed that I have been doing a financial video series topic based on decades. So I've done a topic on what you should be doing financially when it comes to your 20s. For those of you who are in your 30s like myself, I've also got a video that's specifically dedicated for people in their 30s. And so for today's video topic, I'm going to actually be speaking to those of you out there who are currently in your 40s or approaching your 40s to give you some financial tips and just to kind of make sure that you're on point with your finances overall. So without further ado, let's get started. Tip number one is going to be making sure you have at least 3 times your annual salary saved for retirement. Now, obviously, this is kind of a general rule of thumb. If you can have more than that, then absolutely all the better. But as I mentioned in my 30s series video, is at that point you want to shoot to have at least 1 times your annual salary. So if you start working towards that in your early 30s, throughout the next 10 years, by the time you start approaching your early 40s, hopefully you'll have at least 3 times your annual salary set aside into retirement. So that would be kind of a goal or as a benchmark to go off of when it comes to saving money for retirement. Tip number 2 is going to be making sure you can up your kids' college contribution funds. So again, hopefully by now, as I mentioned in my 20s series as well as my 30s series, is if you have children or a child for that matter and you have any intention of helping them pay for college, the best time to start is when they're little. So as soon as you can get, a social security number and all their detailed information, set up some kind of college fund. Again, I have a video on different college savings options, which I'll link below in the description box. But by the time that you reach your 40s, your kids are probably going to start growing by now. Most people have, I think in general it's safe to say that most people start having their kids in their 20s, late 20s, early 30s, and so on. So by the time you reach your 40s, they're going to have a few more years before they get ready to graduate from high school and go off to college. So when you reach the age of your 40s, at least your early 40s anyways, it's a good point to just kind of check in and figure out if you're making good progress by the money that you're saving, or if now's the time that you want to go ahead and try to up those contributions in those college funds. Tip number 3 is going to be review your financial plans. So again, periodically, and I recommend maybe not so much every year, but at least every couple of years, you want to do a good thorough check-in with a certified financial planner, or if you work somewhere that provides some kind of retirement. For example, the credit union that I work for, every year the company that handles our retirement plan, they send representatives out to speak with the employees. It's free of charge. They do like a group overview, or you can sign up for one-on-one consultations that are free. So basically, at least once a year, I go and meet and just kind of review my overall financial plan to make sure that I'm on track for my retirement contributions and my overall retirement savings. So that's definitely something, whether again, if you do it through a free resource through your employer, or if you go actually speak to somebody like a certified financial planner, that's something I would highly recommend as you approach your 40s and well into your 40s as you near 50s. One of the other things you might want to consider when it kind of comes to your overall financial plan, and again, looking from a retirement perspective, is as you're getting a little bit older in life, reaching your 40s, you want to make sure that your retirement contributions are diversified, meaning that you don't have all your money invested into one particular area. You want to make sure that you've got the money spread out just to limit risk and things of that nature. So if you're not sure or you aren't familiar with diversification and how that works, or how you can go about diversifying your portfolio or your retirement accounts, again, seek expert guidance on that. And again, that just is meant to help lessen the risk overall for your retirement savings. And so for my last tip is going to be evaluating your overall household budget. Now, I'm definitely pro doing a household budget. I do one every single month. It's actually probably a video that I'm going to be trying to work on upcoming soon. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment below if you'd like to see a video on how I personally do a budget and how I recommend my clients budget. But especially as you get later on in life, and as you're starting to make more money, as you're hopefully starting to pay down debts, and you're getting, your retirement plans funded and your kids' funds funded for college and things of that nature, again, looking at your overall household budget really closely can help you find extra money, extra savings that you could possibly put towards start paying off your mortgage even sooner. So I think common sense tells us, and things out there tell us, that anything that you can do to pay extra on your mortgage is great every single month. So maybe at that point in your life, you can take that budget, really look deep down into all the details and figure out, okay, what are we paying on every single month that maybe I could trim back or completely cut out, so that way I can use that extra funds and then start paying off some debt. So whether it's consumer debt, maybe all you have left is your mortgage. So how great of a feeling would it be if you could actually pay your house off even earlier than expected? So again, look at your household budget to see where hopefully you can either tweak it a little bit, get rid of some things, maybe some subscriptions or something that you're paying for that you're not really using. So that way you can free up some cash flow and do some other things. So for that, that's really all I have for this video. Again, really you're doing a lot of the same things that you're doing in your 30s, but at this point you're getting a little further along. Hopefully you're making even more and more progress. Hopefully as you've had pay increases, maybe job promotions, job changes. Again, anytime you have any of those situations, you want to reevaluate your budget, reevaluate your retirement savings strategies. And again, always meet with some kind of expert, like a financial planner that can look at your situation from a bigger picture perspective and help give you some expert advice on what steps you should be taking next, so that way you hit your ultimate long-term goals. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and also be sure and subscribe for future videos on all things money. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.